Mudo boost, Mudo. Like, I'm just gonna have to take this. Like, it sucks. I would have liked Evil Smile and maybe either Fear Boost or Growth 1. But we're gonna be here for hours trying to get the perfect Thanatos. If I wasn't playing on camera, like, I would totally be here for hours trying to get the perfect Thanatos. But I am Thanatos, I was born of thee, and I shall walk by thy side. Maybe he'll get something interesting. Thanatos is about to level up. He looks like a nobody. Just learned Mahamon for some reason. Well, Mamudo is like worthless, so go ahead and get rid of that, I guess. But one-handed sword master, like that's the thing that I was looking forward to him getting. Like, it was impossible. I was not going to be able to have, like, all the fucking skills that I wanted. But Die For Me, Mudo Boost, and Mudo On were definitely the three that I wanted. Brave Blade, there's another thing after this? I don't know. It's like they kind of had different ideas. Like, he gets Gale Slash or Tempest Slash. I'll just register him. But I'm going to have to take out my dudes that I put away, and it's going to be so expensive. 69, but Gassy Whale, Tempest Slash, Megidula, Die For Me, Mudoon, Mudo Boost, Mahamon, for whatever stupid reason they gave him that spell. Brave Blade, you think it gets a great status bonus? Okay. But it's like, he's not bad, his stats are good, but like, he doesn't have growth on him, so like, leveling him up is going to be a pain because he has to be there at the end of the fight. But he had like Ghastly Whale and Tempest Slash. I don't know, I feel like they didn't plan these dudes out very well. So who do I have in my... Who do I have here? Loki, Jatayu, Melchizedek, Hellbiker, Bishamonten, Horus, and Thanatos. I need Byakko and Hariti, I think, are the two that I put in there. Wind guy, light guy, dark guy, pierce guy, fire guy, strike and slash guy, wind guy, Megidula guy, but also Thanatos has Megidula, so... But this guy has growth too, so it's a little bit better. And he has apt pupil, which is weird. So I need Hariti and Byakko. Ooh, that's not going to be cheap. Even though I haven't been using them too much. Like, it's just... I have an answer for anything they might throw at me. That's the whole reason why I do this. Like, she's such a disappointment. The fact that I don't have the stupid Empress social link is, like, dumb. It's like all the ice dudes are Empress. Byakko is Temperance, if I remember correctly. Ooh, that took forever. Almost 45, well, over 45 minutes just for one persona. And believe me, if I was off camera, I would have done the whole trying to get him much better stuff. It's like one-handed man. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, what do they want you to do with this guy? It's like brushing all the three skills that I put on him aside. He would have Mahamaon, one-handed sword master. I got rid of Mostly skills that trash skills that I didn't care about him knowing, like Mamudo and Mudo. But it's like he gets attack moves, but he doesn't get stuff like apt pupil or revolution. And he gets Mahama on even though he's a dark user. I guess they, send him out against other dark users and you'll be able to kill them. And it's like, well, I could just kill them with his physical attacks. Like, he's weird. He's weirdly designed. Like, one-handed swordmaster, that's cool. Because that means when we're together, I deal a shit ton more damage with my weapons. But I'm not really going to attack when I'm using him because he's mainly here to send people to the abyss with his dark spells. At least that's how I use him. You could use him as a melee dude. Like that's clearly what they intended to do with him. Because he didn't actually have any Mudo skills on him. Maybe he learned them and I didn't check. Let me check really quickly. He gets Tempest Slash, Megidula, and Ghastly Wail. He starts off with those. He learns Mahamaon, One-Handed Swordmaster, and Brave Blade. So it's like, and whenever you craft him, he has 800% chance of inheriting dark skills. So he's like hella weirdly designed. Like, you're giving me mixed messages here, like, and you can only craft him out of those certain personas. You cannot craft him any other way. It needs to be those 6 specifically. And what those 6 have in common are Mudo boost and Mudo spells. Oh shit, why'd I go back in? It's messing up my brain. Garuda, we're not gonna make till 68. Because I wanted to make him out of Norn. But it might not be likely that we're gonna even be able to get Norn, because Norn is Fortune. I don't know. I mean, Jatayu's pretty good. Like, yeah, he's not gonna get Pontarai. He doesn't have Pontarai, but he's got Garodine and Magarodine, and he's not bad. It would have been nice to get Norn. Don't get it twisted. 500,000 yen lighter. But it's like, ooh, I got One-Handed Swordmaster on me, so maybe if I'm low on mana and I want to deal more damage, sure. Excuse me, that's something I could do. Arf. At least with someone like Melchizedek, you can, like, plan skills for him because you didn't have to use all the angels to craft him. You could make him using, hey, cool, 3 homunculus, that's nice. You could put those physical skills on him, but like this dude, it's like, none of these guys, unless I went back and did some crazy reverse engineering on these different personas to get them like apt pupil and high counter or apt pupil and revolution. Like, unless I specifically did that, which sounds like a lot of work, he was pretty much destined to have dark skills on him, because that's what he inherits. Weirdly designed dude. He looks cool, though. From a pure aesthetic point of view, the dude's pretty sweet. Oh, Norio-sama, will you hang out with me? But yeah, like, if I'm gonna have to get into a physical altercation, like, I'm 100% bringing Melchizedek. Dude is insane. Need to go pick up, I'll be back, baby. I need to go pick up my sword. Like I said earlier, I also wanted to make Lilith, but it's really not worth. Even though I think no, I don't need Lilith to make Lucifer. I think Lucifer requires like Beelzebub, Beelzebel, or I think it's Hillel and Beelzebub, I forget. Or Beelzebub and Satan. It's one of those, but that's like way later. Like, we're not close to that level, like, at all. Trumpeter will be 65. He's a Judgment Aeon. I mean, not a Judgment Aeon, a Judgment Persona. Aeon is like his inheriting type. He has equal chances of inheriting light and dark spells. All those dudes in, like, a lot of the dudes in the Judgment Arcana are Aeon. I just called it Aeon, which is like light and dark. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Which is confusing because Aeon is an Arcana in this, even though it should be the world. Because the world is the final thing. Well, at least that's what the teacher said. He's like, you know, the world is the final, the 20th Arcana is the world. But Trumpeter, I'm not going to make him after all. I could put Hamudo Boost and Hama Boost on him, but he does get Tetrakarn, which is a really nice skill. And we haven't even unlocked the Judgment Arcana, so don't really care about making him. Skathak, we can make her, but she's Priestess Max, so that's not happening. Yolurungur is Temperance Max, which that's not happening. You also get Debilitate, which is a very good debuff skill. Who gets Debilitate? Great, let's go have some fun. Who was we talking about? You spent time with Yuko. The Bontoni is going stronger. Trumpeter. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't write that down. I guess I only wrote down immediately what I would learn. Like, I didn't look at future stuff. Iori, are you okay? I know that you had a pretty traumatic experience.
Cheer up, Junpei.
It's not easy dying and then coming back to life.
Yeah. So what do you want?
We wanted to give you this.
It's from the hospital. They were going through her.
Yeah, only Persona to get it, I think, lowers all 3 stats on enemies. Trumpeter. But it's like, even if I were to make him, right, like, I don't have the Judgment unlocked, so him learning that shit would be, like, hella unlikely. He gets Garudine, Hamaon, Mudoon, Mabufudine for some reason, Icebreak, and Tetrakarn. Really? It doesn't say here that he learns that move that you just said. Let me look him up on the wiki and see if the wiki has... Because it says the last thing the Trumpeter learns is Tetrakarn. Let me see. Trumpeter Persona 3. Yeah, in Persona 3 he doesn't get it. He gets it in Persona 4 and Persona 5. But he doesn't get it in Persona 3. The last thing he learns is Tetrakarn. So yeah, if I would have definitely written that down if he got that, but I just yeah, he doesn't get that in 3. He gets it in 4 and 5, which makes him less useful to me. Because as far as I can tell, he's just a light dark dude who also gets Tetrakarn, which is just nice because it's a free attack mirror. I know I have to snap out. Oh, sorry, you just said that. You should look at it.
Hey, Junpei, can I take a look?
It's a great skill in 4 and 5. Nice.
You wouldn't be able to understand her drawings anyways.
Well, I'm going to, so... Wow, is that Tartarus?
Wait, wow, it's really good. This is amazing. Who wouldn't be able to understand it?
What? I mean, I don't understand it, so... Oh, it's a picture of Junpei. That's sweet.
It's a detailed portrait of Junpei-san.
Chidori.
There. Sorry that we brought this up.
Junpei.
I know it's still kind of soon. You barely knew her, though. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but, like... You spoke to her 3 times in the park.
It's like she's telling me to stop moping around.
Then we fought her friends. And then we debilitated her and took away her evoker. And then we found out she was a cutter. If he did know anything about her other than all that stuff, it was not shown to us as a viewer. So it's hard for me to, like, feel something here other than, like, distrust or, like, suspicion. Suspicion is what I was trying to go for. He did visit her, like, every day when she was at the hospital. Right, but, like, we only saw 3 of those times. And during the 3, like, during those 3 times that we saw,
And I'm sorry for all.
not a whole lot happened. We found out, like I said, that she was a cutter. We found out that she was growing attached, like, growing feelings for him. And maybe some other thing. But, like, if we saw more, like, you know, it would make the game longer, right? But it would make me also feel more as a viewer. Because, like, this is, like, shallow. It doesn't make me feel what I want to feel. And maybe, like, that's just me, right? Like, maybe other people only need knee-deep character development to feel something. But, like, for me, it's like, if we had saw them, like, their relationship actually growing, it would have hit harder. Still bothers me a little, but I want you to know that I'm counting on your abilities. Don't count on me. Counting on you, too.
Junpei.
Sorry about all that rival stuff. And not to mention, he's been kind of like a standoff, like... He hasn't been so bad. But a lot of the scenes that we see him in, he's like... either gross, standoffish, or jealous of the main character. Like... And maybe that's just his personality, right? So I don't really connect with that personality type. So, like, it's hard for me to feel bad for someone that, like, I wasn't really attached to. It's mean as it is to say. But, like, there were little things that, like, you know, I like this game a lot. But that doesn't mean that, like, this game is free of critiques. And just like with all the other games that I played, like, I critiqued the hell out of Tales of Arise, even though everybody loves that game. Like... The reason why we critique things is because we want them to be better. And, like, this is... It's okay. It just could be better. What are we doing? I don't know, man. We've done everything in Tartarus until Elizabeth says... True. Yeah, so, like, it's like, I'm not trying to be, like, malicious. Like, I just want, like... I see what it is, and I see what it could have been, and it could have been so much more like, oh my god, Chidori, no, like, we were so attached to her, like, you know, we were so attached to their relationship and the fact that they loved each other, but it wasn't really like that. We want to go for a walk, boy? Not in the mood for a walk. Okay. So what's the deal? Can I start your social link at all? Like, good, don't forget it. Maybe I should have started it yesterday. I should look for her in the hallway. That sucks, because I'm not going to be able to try again until Tuesday, and like the full moon is already going to happen. Already 72 hours into this game. Like, so much of it was just persona crafting and hoping for good skills. Hi, it's Yuko. Are you busy right now? No, what's up? Are you free tomorrow? Let's do something together. I really wanted to hang out with Maya tomorrow. But okay. Really? Then make sure you get up early tomorrow. Yuko seems excited. Even though, like, I don't know, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. It's just flavor at this point. I would rather much hang out with Maya. Also, I can't see Tanaka's commercial. Like, there's so much that you give up by going out on dates on Sunday. There's no school today. You're meeting someone today. It's about time to leave. Like, they're neat. They're neat little flavorful things. Actually, we'll be able to do something on Tuesday. Wednesday looks like it's going to be the full moon. There's been a lot of talk lately about that apathy syndrome stuff. Yuko's staring at the steam rising from her coffee. But I'm sure it won't affect those kids one bit. They're so excited about racing, you know? They're pretty amazing kids. Yuko seems happy. I envy them since I don't have anything I'm really passionate about. You're amazing too. Blush, not really. You're giving me way too much credit, but it does sound cool to say that I'm both a team manager and a coach. I'll tell you what, those kids win their big race and you can compliment me as much as you want. Yuko seems a little embarrassed. You learned something new about her today. That's something that might make Yuko happy. Would you like to give her a gift? What do you want? Fashion? You want this perfume? Thanks, I guess. Doesn't seem like the right present for Yuko. Now your relationship is in a rut. I don't know what you want. Like, I got a brand watch. I mean, I just picked up this shit randomly. Do you like flowers?